I have, but to be honest, I mean,
Do you think any of that works?
my body tells me what I'm feeling. I don't think that I can rely on. I rely on the devices for other data. Yes, heart rate and all those kind of things are very important because I can't figure that out myself. But for me, waking up in the morning is a feeling. With 5 hours of sleep as well, I can feel fresh.
Yeah.
Because that's quality sleep. Or with 9 hours of sleep as well, the device might show me, oh, readiness 90, but I know I'm not even 50.
Correct.
I can feel what my body is telling me, right?
Yes.
So it's a connection between your body and you, which should be a constant process to understand what is needed for your own body to get rest. And the question you mentioned about sleep, yes, I try to get sleep according to the needs. It's not that I need 8 hours every night. It's like,
Depends on what you have to do the next day.
but the quality of my sleep remains almost similar. It's because of what leads up to going to bed.
Correct. And can you reflect on your personal journey with sleep? Share with us how you've prioritized it over the years, how your sleep and lifestyle habits evolved since you were 16 years old. Could you provide an anecdotal experience that taught you the importance of quality sleep and motivated you to incorporate it in your health habits? Well, you've really gone from Chiku to chiseled, and that is because of discipline and great sleep and becoming a completely different human being, right?
I completely zoned out when you said, tell us about your lifestyle from 16 to now. I remember I have done things which, as I said, if I did them today, I would probably not wake up in the morning,
Correct.
to be honest. I have gone to play a match in Kolkata. I remember it was under 19 cricket. I have been, it was a 3-day or 4-day game, 3-day game, and I was batting overnight. I was 120 not out or something. I went to party, came back at 5 or 6:15 in the morning, 6:15. The team bus leaves at 7. I sleep for 20 minutes. I get up, take a shower, get ready, get into the bus. I go to the game. I got out just before lunch. The next day, I batted. I mean, it was like, it's bizarre.
Muscle memory.
Yeah, bizarre the kind of things you do. And I batted and I finished my innings and I got out, I came out. And there's a 40-minute lunch break. I kid you not, I came out and I sat down and I have just thought, you know what, I'm just going to close my eyes. And I felt within 10 seconds someone's woken me up and said, it's time to go to the field. And they put all sorts of things in my mouth and I have no idea what's going on. So I have done crazy things like that. I can't even relate to it now. The lifestyle changes started happening after 25, 26. The real commitment to actually being the best version of myself. And you're absolutely right. Sleep for me was the most important factor in understanding the recovery patterns of my body. I just felt like I had much more energy because I was sleeping much better. And if not for that, I don't know how my physical performance on the field would have been.
Or the longevity of your career, for that
100%.
matter. Yeah.
If you don't recover well, then chances of injuries become way higher. Obviously, there are other lifestyle changes as well, the diet and all that kind of thing. But if you don't sleep, you don't recover as well. You can do all sorts of things. But for me, sleep has been the most important factor.
So clearly sleep is extremely important to you, as it should be for all of us. So can you share some tips and tricks that help you sleep better and that you do if you're not getting sleep, like sometimes some of us don't?
Well, I do have a lot of calming music on my phone. So at times where my mind is racing too much, I just put on calming music, maybe chanting of some sort, or some meditative music that gets you into a space where you can keep focusing on the music and then the thoughts start subsiding. So that helps me. But the
Playing with your little one is also a meditative experience, isn't it?
It is, but she goes to sleep way earlier, so she's asleep.
What time do you sleep?
We sleep by 9:30, 9:45, max.
Max.
We're out.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
so-
doesn't matter what, any given day. Is there a concept of sleeping in the Sharma Kohli household or no?
Sleeping in, not really. We're up with our daughter.
Okay.
But the fact that you know, we go to sleep early now
Makes sense.
allows us to get enough rest to be able to wake up with her, which I think is a great thing because
Yes, yeah.
things become so much more simpler, and we just feel like after our daughter goes to sleep, we have so much time to do the things that we want to do or sit together and talk about things. And then it's like, yeah, we've done everything we had to do and still we can get to bed at a good time and then wake up with optimum amount of sleep and recovery. So the lifestyle has become such naturally. So that's obviously a huge part of life. But at an individual level, I think you need to have that, as I said, you need to have that conversation with yourself that you are trying to sleep. I think the constant talk with yourself is the most important thing. You can't ignore the fact that you need to tell your system that you need to get into a zone where you want to sleep. It's like, I want to get to bed by 10, and by 9:15, 9:20, you start preparing yourself.
Correct.
It can't be that till 9:55 you're on a device and then you keep it down and be like, I'm going to sleep by 10. It doesn't work like that.
It
I mean,
doesn't
even
work.
for a coffee drinker, it doesn't work.
Yeah, it
You know,
does.
that I can sleep after a double espresso, but after this,
You can't.
There's no
Yeah,
chance.
Yeah.
there's no chance. So it is a commitment. It is not something that can be taken lightly. And if done precisely, the results are unbelievable. I mean, just focused preparation for even 30 minutes before you go to bed is a huge change. Just not being addicted to anything, just really going into a space where you let the melatonin levels take over and not spoil that cycle. And then the benefits you can obviously experience yourself.
Absolutely. So many notes and so many interesting things to take away from that conversation. But that is not all for the evening. We have to announce a very, very exciting new launch. So I'm going to request Virat, we're going to head over to the product. And I'm going to also request Mohan Raj and Matthew to kindly join us for this launch.